In today's world of advanced technology, it seems almost unbelievable that ancient civilizations could have possessed knowledge or skills that we have yet to fully comprehend. But what if I told you that Vikings, those fierce warriors from northern Europe, had their own secret weapon? What if they used magic runes to predict weather conditions with uncanny accuracy? Today, we are going to explore the fascinating world of Viking rune magic, and how these mystical symbols helped them navigate the unpredictable seas and survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be amazed as we uncover the secrets of Viking rune magic. The Vikings were known to be excellent seafarers, traveling extensively throughout Europe and even North America long before modern navigation tools were invented. They relied on a variety of methods to help them keep track of their location and predict weather patterns. One of the most popular theories suggests that they used special staffs called shot teefers to determine their position at sea. These staffs featured carved symbols or runes, which were believed to possess magical powers to reveal hidden knowledge about the natural world around them. By throwing these staffs into the air and observing the way they landed, the Vikings could supposedly gain insights into wind direction, wave patterns, and even the presence of land nearby. However, there is limited evidence to support this theory, and it remains largely a subject of speculation and debate among historians. Another intriguing method employed by the Vikings was the use of a simple yet effective technique involving a stone and a piece of string. This practice, known as casting stones, or rock reading, involved throwing a flat stone into the sea and then observing its movement on the water's surface. The direction the stone traveled and the ripples it created were believed to hold clues about the surrounding environment. For example, if the stone moved away from the caster, it was thought to indicate calm waters ahead. Conversely, if it moved towards the caster, it was seen as a warning of rough seas and potential danger. While this practice may seem rudimentary, it's important to remember that the Vikings relied on these techniques for their very survival. In the unforgiving waters of the North Sea, any advantage that could be gained through understanding the behavior of the waves and currents could mean the difference between a successful voyage and a disastrous one. Additionally, the Vikings kept detailed records of their travels and observations, recording information about wind and weather conditions in their sagas. These written accounts, passed down through generations of skalds or storytellers, provided valuable insights into the natural world and allowed the Vikings to build upon the knowledge of their ancestors. Over time, this accumulated body of knowledge helped them develop sophisticated navigational techniques and prediction methods, enabling them to thrive as seafarers and explorers. One of the most remarkable aspects of Viking culture is their creation of intricate and meaningful tattoos. These tattoos were not merely decorative, but often held deep symbolic significance, representing Norse mythology, bravery, and personal beliefs. A common element found in many Viking tattoos was the use of runes, the ancient Germanic alphabet. Each rune was associated with a particular god, concept, or natural phenomenon, and when combined in specific ways, they could form powerful protective symbols. For instance, some Vikings would tattoo themselves with the rune for Thor, the god of thunder, for protection against storms and evil spirits. Others might choose to ink the rune for Wonjur, symbolizing joy and good fortune. These tattoos were more than just body art. They served as a form of communication, allowing Vikings to express their identity, values, and beliefs to others who shared their cultural heritage. Now let's dive deeper into the magical world of runes and their connection to the Vikings. If you're enjoying this video so far and want to see more like it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. Runes are a set of 24 letters that make up the ancient Germanic alphabet, but they are much more than just a writing system. Each rune is associated with a particular meaning and is believed to hold magical properties. The Vikings believed that the runes were created by the gods, and each one had a unique connection to the natural world. For example, the rune for rain, also known as the Ansuz rune, is said to have been formed by the god Odin's spear, as it pierced the heavens, bringing forth wisdom and knowledge to mortals. Similarly, the rune for protection, known as the Algiz rune, was believed to be shaped by the antlers of the great stag that Odin sacrificed to gain wisdom. These beliefs demonstrate the deep reverence Vikings had for the natural world and their desire to harness its power through the use of runes. During the Viking Age, which lasted from the 8th to the 11th century, these fierce warriors and explorers spread their influence across vast areas of Europe. Their voyages took them to distant lands such as Britain, Ireland, and even North America, where they encountered various cultures and beliefs. Despite their exposure to different ideas, the Vikings remained steadfast in their belief in the power of runes, and continued to use them for everything from navigation to divination. To the Vikings, runes were much more than just a tool for writing or communication. They were considered a powerful force that could be harnessed to gain knowledge and power over the natural world. Each rune had a unique vibration and could be used to attract or repel certain energies. For example, the Vikings believed that the rune for luck, known as the Fihu rune, could bring prosperity and abundance when placed in a favorable location. To utilize the power of the runes, the Vikings developed a variety of techniques, including casting runes for divination and creating rune staves for protection. Rune casting involved throwing a set of runes onto a surface and then interpreting their arrangement to gain insight into a particular situation or problem. Meanwhile, rune staves were typically carved with a single rune and carried as amulets for good luck or protection. These practices may seem like remnants of a superstitious past, but it is important to remember that the Vikings were highly skilled navigators and explorers who relied on every advantage they could get. In today's world, it can be easy to dismiss ancient beliefs and practices as mere superstition or folklore. However, it's important to approach these topics with an open mind and a willingness to learn. The Vikings, despite being known for their fierce and sometimes brutal nature, were also highly intelligent and innovative people. Their use of runes for navigation, divination and communication demonstrates their deep understanding of the natural world and their desire to harness its power. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the ancient world, it's essential that we don't dismiss or belittle the beliefs and practices of other cultures, no matter how different they may seem from our own. Instead, we should strive to understand and appreciate the wisdom and knowledge that these cultures have to offer. We may just learn something that will help us better navigate the challenges of our own world. There are a few ways that you can incorporate runes into your life if you're interested. First, you can learn about the history and meaning of each rune, and how it can be used for divination or communication. You can also purchase rune stones or other tools that can be used for casting runes and other forms of divination. Remember to treat these tools with respect and reverence, as they are powerful objects that should not be taken lightly. Finally, you can explore the connections between runes and other forms of magic, such as herbalism and astrology. By combining different forms of magic, you can create a unique practice that is tailored to your needs and goals. Whether you want to improve your intuition, gain clarity in a difficult situation, or simply connect with the natural world around you, there are many ways that runes can be incorporated into your life. With their rich history and powerful symbolism, runes can be a valuable tool for anyone seeking to deepen their spiritual practice and connect with the ancient traditions of the Vikings. If you enjoyed learning about the fascinating world of Viking rune magic, I invite you to watch another video that explores the mysterious world of Norse mythology. In this video, we delve into the tales of gods and monsters, uncovering the secrets of the Norse pantheon and the impact it had on Viking culture. Join us as we discuss the origins of the cosmos according to Norse beliefs, explore the stories of iconic figures like Thor and Odin, and learn about the mythical creatures that populate the Norse mythological landscape. So click the link and join us in our ongoing exploration of the rich and mysterious world of Norse culture and beyond. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay informed about our latest content. Thanks for joining me on this journey through time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world that surrounds us.